10-year-old Ken lived with his family in an old apartment building. The apartment was a bit rundown. The walls often creaked, and at night, everything became eerier. But Ken had grown used to it. One rainy evening, as droplets tapped against the windows, Ken was in his room studying. He was focused on his book when he heard a faint tapping noise coming from the living room. At first, he thought it was his mom or dad, but when he checked, no one was there. He went back to his room, but this time the tapping grew louder. Ken tried to ignore it, but his heart was racing. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he saw something move in the living room. He quickly turned on the light. There was nothing. Maybe I'm imagining things, Ken thought. But a strange feeling lingered that night. As he tried to sleep, a voice whispered close to his ear. "Ken, find me." Ken bolted upright in bed. His heart pounded like a drum. Was it a dream? Or had he really heard it? He barely slept that night. The next evening, the sound started again. This time, Ken decided to be brave and follow the noise. He grabbed his flashlight and headed toward the dark corner of the living room. Suddenly, he noticed a faint glow coming from under the rug. When he pulled the rug back, he found a small rusty trapdoor. "What's this doing here?" Ken whispered to himself. He opened the trapdoor and found a narrow staircase leading down. He had never heard of such a place in the building. Curiosity got the better of him, and he started descending. But every colder with each step. Taking a deep breath, he walked further. On the wall, he saw strange symbols and a message scrawled in faded writing. "Find me. Save me." As he tried to make sense of the words, a long, bony hand reached out from the darkness and grabbed him. Ken wanted to scream, but no sound came out. His vision blurred, and everything went black. When Ken woke up, he was in a hospital room. His mom and dad were beside him. A nurse said, "You're very lucky. You were found unconscious in the building's basement." Ken was confused. "The basement? But I didn't go there. Or did I?" Later, a doctor came in. "This isn't the first incident in that building," he said. "We need to seal off that basement." He paused and added, "But how this boy got there, we can't explain." As the doctor spoke, Ken glanced at the window behind him. On the fogged up glass, something was being written as if by an invisible hand. "It's not over." At that moment, Ken's chest tightened with fear. He knew this wasn't the end.